Everyone, welcome to Stars and Pearls. I'm so happy that you found your way here. I hope you click like, subscribe, and share, and that you drop a comment in the comment section below this video. So I am doing much better. Thank you guys for your well wishes and for reaching out. And yes, I am here now to dive into the March energies, what's coming up for March 2024. And so, of course, we'll do a collective read, but we'll also do a pick a card so you can see what are the most likely energies that you'll be working with for March 2024. So let's dive in and just see what's coming up. So let's see here. Okay, so for March, I'm looking at the notes that I have here, and what astrologically is showing up is pretty good. We have Sun sextile Jupiter. We have Venus square Uranus, Mercury, which shakes things up, breaks things up a little bit. Mercury sextile Uranus, Mercury conjunct Neptune, Mars square Uranus, Mercury sextile Pluto, Sun conjunct Neptune, Sun sextile Pluto, Venus conjunct Saturn, Venus sextile Jupiter. A lot of sextiles, Venus sextile Uranus. And so sextiles, as we know, are pretty good aspects. They're harmonious aspects. We have one with Mars square Uranus in the whole month, but this will give us creative and inventive energy, right? But overall, it tends to be more a dreamy, beautiful, melty, astrological energy in the month of March, where people are more focused on their artistic endeavors, on bringing humanity together, peace marches, things of that nature. So there might be a real push for peace in March, from the public, from the people, from the collective, not necessarily from the guiding entities. So there's that. All right, let's have a look at what the cards say and what's coming up. What do the cards say, please? What do the cards say? The overall energy for March 2024, please. The overall energy for March 2024. We've got the sun, okay? So one of the big problems with, or the big problems, it's not a problem, but one of the big things that we're going to notice in March 2024 is, and I keep bringing this up, is they're going to continue bringing up climate change as an issue, solar cycles, the earlier coming of spring, the earlier coming of summer. So energies might be heating up, energies, the temperatures might be going up, but overall, the spiritual energy in the month of March is going to be one of success, extroversion, openness as well with the Sun card. Being open to one another, feeling more confident, seeking confidence in things, expressing yourself more naturally, feeling more comfortable in your own skin. These are all energies that come up in the collective in the month of March. We also have a time of peace, and that's what I was saying, like March might be the energy of peace talks, right? This is the Four of Swords. It has to do with stopping things, slowing things down, bringing things to a full stop and bringing them to heal. So it could be that there might be a ceasefire or something in one of the hot spots in the month of March where things just come to a natural kind of slow down, somehow, or there's a conscious intention that this happens. But it does feel as if there's going to be this feeling of, oh wow, we're winning. The good side is winning. The good side is moving forward. The good side is achieving something. But I'm picking up that this achievement has to do with peace. Okay. Then we have the Knight of Wands, but things continue by the end of March. Things kind of get heated again. They get heated again. I'm also seeing the Knight of Wands in the desert, so this may connect with the Middle East more than the other hotspot that we've had going for the last couple of years now. And we've got the King of Wands as at the end of it, someone showing up and taking a significant leadership stance when it comes to what's going on in the world. Okay, so now let's see here. I feel like there are going to be emissaries sent to distant lands. Okay, there are going to be some kind of diplomatic relations are going to be restored after a time of non openly, at least non connection. I'm also feeling that a significant leader in the month of March is going to be something's going to happen, okay? Because with this leader, we've got the Ten of Swords, okay? So something's going to happen to a significant leader in the month of March. This may be a health issue or crisis. This may be something else. This may be a sudden demotion, right? But something happens which is a relative burden to the things that he wanted to effect or she wanted to effect or change. Okay. I'm also picking up that this is a time of, because the sun and the moon are showing up together. When I pulled the clarification card onto the sun, we got the moon, and the sun and the moon together can mean clairvoyance, but it can also indicate some kind of prophecy or word of God coming through. So there might be something that shows a spike or more of an inclination or turn towards spiritual things in the month of March. Okay, that might come up as well. But overall, I'm feeling that, yeah, it's more of a peaceful time, a romantic time, a time where humanity's stepping up for peace, for the good currents of things. And they're going to be excited because initially it's going to look like everything's working out. But then towards the end of March, things heat up again slowly, but something happens to a leader. Okay, something happens to a leader. All righty. Or a leader is not, another interpretation would be a leader is not quite sure, it doesn't see a how to continue or how to go on. Things have to come to an end because they can't see how to continue or how to go on. Okay, so let's see what else is coming up in the month of March for the collective, please, for the general collective, the month of March. For the general collective, what else is coming up, please? What else does the collective need to know? And we've got justice, so things being brought to balance, guidance, okay, and Ace of Swords. Now, some of you already know that I have the feeling that things are the way they are because our leaders are a little bit under pressure as well. Not everyone is aware that there have been several prophecies through Chico Javier, for example, is one of them, but also through the children in, was it Zimbabwe, who saw the school that saw the alien craft land in their schoolyard. And all the messages that came through were on the environment, how we treat each other, and how we're evolving as a species, ethically, morally, and how we're choosing to evolve as well, and that we need to take care of each other and take care of the planet. And we were given a timeline. Not many people know about this, but it is spoken about here and there. And this timeline seems to, we've gotten extensions upon extensions, but now it's kind of coming to a close. So I see this as the guiding card, the guidance card here, right? The guiding energies and guiding entities possibly of humanity's evolutions are behind the throne, okay? Behind the decisions, behind the bureaucracy, behind all the changes that are coming in order to push us in a certain direction, push us in a certain alignment. Some people see this as good, some people see this as infiltration or negative or something that's moving us off a natural evolutionary cycle, but at the same time, we're not exactly, if we continue down this path, we will self-destruct. It is just what it is. Okay. So let's see, what else does you, and I feel like now is a time where in March, even though it won't be out in the open, but behind the scenes, things will be happening that are either guaranteeing us the time that we need to evolve into a certain direction, make the changes that we need to make in a certain direction. But I also feel that some of the government policies or decisions or desires are not going to come the way that they desire with the Emperor and the Three of Swords. It's there's going to be a setback in what they wanted to accomplish or achieve at this time. Okay, so let's dive into the pick a card part. And see what's coming up for you a little bit more specifically and what this month could mean for you, what it's a perfect time for you to handle, take care of, or do. And for that, let's see here. I'm going to choose 3 cards and you can choose to see which card you're most drawn to. I'm not really drawn to working any oracle with any oracle decks at this time. I don't think, no. But let's see here. 3 cards, please, for the 3 piles, and we'll see which pile you are drawn to or which reading. So pile number 1, you've got the 3 of Wands, which is an amazing outlook. Pile number 2, you've got the Knight of Cups, romance. Pile number 3, you've got the 10 of Cups. Okay, so let's have a look again at the 3 cards and you can choose. Pile number 1, the 3 of Wands. Pile number 2, the Knight of Cups. Let me do it this way. And pile number 3, you've got the 10 of Cups. 1, 2, or 3. Which one are you drawn to? Please make your choice now. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and which one pulls you in? Pile number 1 for the month of March, you chose the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands has to do with an outlook, seeing the good things happening in your life, seeing good things coming together, being able to visualize that, being able to see that coming together for yourself, and seeing your ships come in. So this is a month where you're receiving also a kind of a return on your investments. And this could be investments in people, places, things, a decision that you made several months ago that is now paying off for you. But it feels as if this investment that you made was a wise choice. The 3 of Wands is a good card. It's assuring a benevolent win. It's assuring a benevolent profit. It's ensuring that things are returning to you that you thought lost as well. And you know how the saying goes, if it's meant for you, it's going to return to you. So there is something of the energy of reconciliation, of things working out for you when it comes to romance as well in the month of March, of people returning that may have left, of you seeing something work out that you didn't think was going to work out. But it feels really light and good. Okay. So what else is coming for March? Let's see here. Yeah, March is a month where you've left all the bad stuff behind, okay? You've left all the bad stuff behind. And things that have kept you up at night, things that have kept you up at night that have caused you issues and problems, you know, emotional heartache, emotional grief, emotional pain, wondering, where's this person? What am I doing here? All of that stuff. It's coming to a close. It's coming to an end. The advice card for your month is actually the Devil, which is to face your shadow, to face that which is standing in your way of unconditional love, either giving or experiencing it, bringing it into your life. What is stopping you from experiencing unconditional love or being unconditionally loved, right? I mean, being unconditionally loved, you can't really force people to love you, you know? But sometimes it's about how can we receive it? How do we receive love? And some of us have real problems receiving love, right? We have real, it gets uncomfortable. It gets like, ooh, intimacy can be like, it's not that we don't want that love, and it's not that that love hurts us, but we feel that all of a sudden these expectations are placed on us in a certain way sometimes, or we feel other things, right? But it feels like, it's time to face that shadow. It's time to face what is keeping you in the dark, what is keeping you out of a loving space within yourself or experiencing that for yourself. It could be that you've been doing some deep dives. It could be that you've been, really analyzing yourself to the hilt. You've been diving in with swords into your most vulnerable places. The Queen of Cups is very vulnerable. And it could be that you've been over analyzing yourself, overdoing it, overthinking, over fixing, trying to break something apart, trying to pry open this cup instead of allowing it to release itself on its own. So, but that being said, the month of March is also bringing you victory number ones. This is a month where, anything that you try or that you invest in or that you put yourself into, it'll work out for you. So if you're investing in your career, you're investing in money, you're investing in yourself, it's really going to pay off. This is a time when you want to plant those seeds. You want to get things going. You want to change your habits. You want to do things that are beneficial to you. You want to work out. You want to change your diet. You want to be victorious, right? Be victorious over your inner, saboteur, right? You want to be able to take care of yourself. You want to be able to really get on top of things and to yeah, work it out, work it out. This is not a month where you have to worry that things are, protect yourself. It's a month where you can actually put down your protection, your armor. You can trust again. You can trust others. You can trust yourself. You can trust the universe. There are no tests or significant tests coming your way. That's not what I'm picking up. I am picking up a really good time, though, for relationships. And that something that you thought was gone is returning to you and is willing to work on things with you. Eight of Pentacles, or you're willing to invest into this relationship, to put the work in, to make it work, to invest in yourself or in your job. But there's, again, investment keeps coming up. So I feel this is important for you in the month of March. Now, the end of March is bringing a significant change, okay, with the Tower. And that's perfectly fine because this is a construct that you were in for quite some time, which had to go. So the universe is offering you an opportunity of dealing with your shadow in a specific way. And that way, it's almost like offering you sugar, so to bring you into a state where you deal with the darkness that is there. But that leads to the next step and the next card, which is certain structures break down. So these could be structures that, are negative. Most likely they are negative structures. So they're structures that had to go anyways, that had no place in your life anymore. So how you see yourself, how you see someone else, how you perceive a relationship, how you perceive yourself in a relationship, this all had to go. Your absolute advice card is also the Six of Pentacles. Don't forget fairness. Don't forget compassion. So to be compassionate with yourself, to be fair to yourself, but also to others, of course, this will bring you further. So number one is to summarize what I'm seeing for you, mainly for the month of March. This is a great month for you to invest in yourself. Okay. This is a great month to start things over, and not in the way that, fresh start, tabula rasa, move countries, move towns, but in a way where I'm planting the seeds of a new consciousness to take over my life. I'm planting the seeds of a new awareness to grow within me. I'm going to try to do things differently than I've done before because I want to see something else come into my other ships return to me than I've had come back to me before. I feel like those of you that have already done this a couple months ago, this is a time of return for you, where these investments that you put into other people, relationships, jobs, places, people, things, it's going to come back to you. So something beautiful is coming your way in this month of March. You can, prep yourself to receive your rewards. But I also feel simultaneously that it's a month that you want to continue to put your investments, place your bets, believe in the goodness, believe that something will work out for you when you make your choices and your decisions. It's a month of victory. It's a month where people will see you in a higher position. They'll see you in a better way. They'll see you in a better light. It's a month of recognition, acknowledgement, and reward. But all of this leads to a kind of breakdown at the end of the month where maybe the negative views that you had about yourself don't hold anymore. You can't hold on to them anymore because everybody else has been proving to you how good you are, how amazing you are, how capable you are, how you can carry things, how you deal with things, that you can make decisions that are good for yourself and everyone else around you. So it feels like that initial core concept of negativity that you held about yourself and that you were maybe sleepless over, okay? Seeing yourself in an unlovable way, in an unlovable light, it's all breaking down. It's all coming down in this month of March because it's going to melt in the waters of love. Now, that love may come to you again through the universe giving you a return on your prayers, through other people, right? Through relationships, through your career or job. Acknowledgement is huge. But some of you will see a return on the work that you did for yourself, in the sense of if you already started a diet or working out or some kind of furthering education or something a couple months ago, that's going to show itself now in the month of March. Maybe you invested in your business, you're putting more time into it. It's going to you're going to reap rewards in the month of March. So pile number one, I'd say your tag word for March would be reward, would be payout, would be you're getting what you invested in, you're getting what you put your energy into, and it's all coming back to you now. Okay, so enjoy that month of March and continue doing what's right for you. Continue planting those seeds, and you're going to see it's going to pay out even more as you move along. Thank you. Take care. Don't forget to book your personal session with me in the description box below with this video. I look forward to working with you one-on-one in person and seeing how, well, more or less over Zoom, and seeing how you can best utilize the energies in the month ahead for your own life and your own soul journey. Take care. Thanks for listening. Bye. Those of you that chose pile number 2, you got the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups, as we know, is kind of a drifter. The Knight of Cups brings an atmosphere, as all knights do, but the cups bring an atmosphere of love, of romance, of tenderness, of intimacy, of getting to know one another. And we want to hold on to that atmosphere of just this unknown factor and this possibility of something. So I want to say, those of you that chose pile number 2, something spicy is coming your way in the month of March. There may be a new love on the horizon, something that affects your emotions, something that opens you up, something that gets you going, something that gets you emotionally involved again, feeling the spring and the freshness of love and of life. It feels really good. I also feel like someone is going to make you an offer in the month of March. You may receive an offer in regards to something, some place, might be a job, might be a relationship offer, but someone is making you an offer. What else is coming up for pile number 2, please, in the month of March? Let's have a look here. March. We've got the King of Wands. Okay, so there's passion. King of Wands and Ace of Wands. There's a decision, a decisive energy in the month of March for you. Pile 2. It feels with the King of Wands knows what they want. This can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, of course, but they know what they want. They follow through on their passions, on their impulses, on their drive. And combined with the Ace of Swords, it's like heart and mind connect and make a decision, because the King of Wands is very led by his heart. So this decision from heart and mind is in integrity, living in integrity, right? So maybe some of you are going to be confronted with something on the love level, okay? Physical love, emotional love, connections. And it's important that you stay in integrity in the month of March. Super important. Don't fall back into toxic situations, okay? Because the Knight of Cups can also indicate a little bit of toxicity. The Knight of Cups and the King of Cups are also men or people who are in the cups, so like to be. And there's a Neptunian energy that is going through the month of March, as we spoke about in the beginning. But it's a little bit of haziness, where things are not quite clear. They can be a little bit confusing. So be mindful, okay? Be absolutely clear in your intentions. That's what we're getting here from the King of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Be absolutely clear in what it is that you want to accomplish and achieve, your goal, and what is good for you, and what is right for you, and what is truthful for you, okay? Face your fear is the advice for March for you. Again, the moon card connects with this Neptunian type of feel of, being on the other side of the light, where everything is kind of wobbly. So I feel like March is that in between moment where things are coming together, but they're not yet gelling for you. Okay. It's not yet a stable basis. It's not yet a stable ground. So, yes, you met somebody who's super hot and you're like, wow, this could be the person, but there's the could. Okay. And so you really have to stay in integrity, not give too much too soon, not overdo things, because it still has to build a base. It still has to prove itself that it's solid enough to stand on. Now, we've got the Two of Wands. Again, the Two of Wands is it's a possibility. There's a possibility here. This is the man looking at the world and seeing all his potential and possibility, but it's not yet even manifested into a plan or anything stable or real. So this is a very hazy month for those of you that chose number 2, which can be sexy, it can be exciting, all of that. But those of you that are looking to build something stable, long-term, long-lasting, it's more of a playful energy this month. It's more of a possibility of could be or maybes or ifs and wherefores and, stuff like that. So it's not wise to pin your hopes on this situation just yet, okay? Or put all your eggs into this basket. The star has to do with hope. It has to do with the light leading you forward. So the cards are clearly saying that whatever situation you're asking about as as you chose this pile or you're wondering about, March is not yet that month to really build solid ground. It is a month for potential. It is a door opening month. Something might come through this month, which might have potential in future months, but it's going to be a buildup through the month of March more than anything instant. Okay. So the next step for you is the Four of Wands. Stay positive, stay optimistic, stay happy, celebrate your wins, celebrate with friends. Some of you are going to be celebrating with friends this month or with family. I do see some of you celebrating something, maybe being more extroverted, going out a lot more. We're seeing this also with the King of Wands. So those of you that have been inside for a long time, maybe it's winter where you're at, or you've just been hermiting or isolating, you might be surprised at the response that you get when you show yourself again, okay? Because I see some of you being inundated with passion, with people that are really interested in you, connecting with you, getting to know you, here's my number, what's yours? The outcome for this is you're actually going to work on things with someone. Okay. Three of Pentacles is being seen for the talent that you bring to the table, but it's also indicating group work, working together to achieve a certain goal. Now, to get more specific a little bit, some of you may be moving into house renovations in the month of March, and the plans may be drawn up. Like you may be, focusing on what do I want to do and where. So throughout March, you're more focusing on the planning stage of things, and then the actual doing stage of things comes in the following months. Some of you, I feel that there will be a celebration because you've received the promotion or that job that you were looking for, and now it's time to get to work towards the end of March and actually become a part of that team, become a part of that new group. Some of you, there's a reconciliation in the family happening, okay, where things are coming together again, and at least someone says, yes, I'll go see the family or I'll attend the family function, and everybody else is like, oh, thank God, the chick is returning home kind of thing, okay? But there's some kind of a coming together when it comes to the family life. And some of you are celebrating because you're managing to finally step free. You're managing to build your own work, build your own service, do your own thing moving forward. You're finding your team, you're finding your group, and those that want to help you move forward, but you're stepping into doing things on your own, okay? Having your own business. All right. So, in a nutshell, what I'm picking up for number 2 is this is a great month for number 2 to start making plans on their desires and dreams. This is a month where it's going to help you expand your dreams and desires. So if you've been dreaming small or thinking small, this is not the month for it. It's going to encourage you and bring you out and draw you out into thinking way bigger, dreaming way more than you've done before. And while it's not yet a month for things to stabilize or come together, it's still a month that opens the doors for you to new potentials, new possibilities, new things that could bring you the world. This is a great month to draw plans for house renovations. This is a great month to reconcile with family, estranged family members as well. The energy is softer for it, so you may be hearing from them. They may be reconnecting with you, something coming through on that level. This is a month where you may be meeting someone who's hot, who's cute, who's fine, who thinks you're fine too, but it's not yet the month you get married, okay? And that's fine too. So it's just a month of getting to know each other, learning about each other, and seeing if it's really a fit. But that romance phase is going to be beautiful, so enjoy it. Some of you have been staying in for far too long, and now when you're finally stepping out again, you're going to see the response of people. People are going to see you. They're going to notice you. They're going to be coming up to you and throwing things, roses at your feet. So I do feel it's kind of a dating queen kind of month where, you can be in that rotation. But it's for those of you that chose number 2, it's a month to have fun. Yeah, you can have a lot of fun, but don't put all your eggs in one basket just yet. Allow the situations, whatever situation you're asking about, be it relationships, career, family, allow the situations to prove themselves to you first. And that's going to take a little bit longer than March. Okay, so enjoy the energies, enjoy this time, the sweetness, feel the joy in life again. And remember that joy is of a higher energy. Don't feel like you're being low vibe just because you're having fun. No, joy is of the higher energies and spirit. Remind yourself of that. Bring that energy through and just have fun in the moment. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to click down in the description box below this video so you can see what else is being offered. And I'm excited to work with you one-on-one. Don't forget to book your session. Take care. We'll see what spring brings for you. Bye. Those of you that chose number 3, you chose emotional happiness here with the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is wishes fulfilled and wishes come true. That's in the 9 of Cups, personal wishes fulfilled, personal wishes come true. But in the 10 of Cups, it's all our wishes are coming true, right? So we're in a happy, stable environment. We're emotionally happy, emotionally stable. Our emotions around us, those that are around us, are also in a good space. It's all good. Okay. So you may be focused on that this month. You may be saying to yourself, you know what? Either thankfully, there's a lot of gratitude that is in this card as well. We see gratitude and invitation, open arms invitation, a celebration. This could also be a gratitude sense of thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. So this is a month where it's important that you utilize the energy of gratitude if you're not in the space of the 10 of Cups yet. Thank the source, thank the universe for what you don't have yet. You guys know the drill. There's so many manifestation videos now and books and all of it. So you know that this works too. So do it. Do it. Some of you are going to be, like I was trying to say, was gotten to a point in your life where you're like, I'm done. I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. I'm over this situation. It's not bringing me happiness. And I realize that nothing is more valuable than my peace. And I just want to be able to have peace. I want to sleep at night. I want to have my cuddles. I want to be loved. I want to love, and I'm good. So you're going to be focused on that in the month of March. Like I said, either being grateful because you have it, or you're going to realize this is important to me, so I'm going to aim for it. I'm going to go for it. What else is coming up in March for pile number 3, please? What else is coming up in March for pile number 3? And we've got the Empress, which is amazing, and the Eight of Swords. Okay. Now, what I'm getting is also some of you are trying to start a family. I don't know, like fertility rates have gone down, and some people are having real difficulty having families, starting families. And it might be that this month starts off for some of you like that, some kind of a project. For some of you, it's going to be starting a family, 10 of Cups, right? Is not working out the way that you had hoped or thought. A further disappointment for some of you when it comes to getting pregnant. But some of you are like wondering if the family is holding you back. Okay. If your obligations to the family are holding you back or keeping you from your creativity. And there's a slow burn. I wouldn't say there's a big resentment for most of you. For some of you, yes, but it depends on which family we're talking about as well. We've got the birth family, that could be, or your own family that you've given birth to. I mean, that takes a lot of energy, right? So there's something that is coming up where there's some kind of a difficulty surrounding family and what you have to give, or what they're trying to get you to do, that is coming up in March for you. Yeah. 6 of Cups, again, family. Okay. So I'd say those of you that chose pile number 3, there's some family issues here coming up in the month of March. It might have to do with your kids. It might have to do with your childhood home. This is not a, let me open up the other cards first to get a real glimpse here. Yeah. It again, it boils down to some of you are going to be having issues or talks around money and finances. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, that seems to be the theme here as well. This may be finances for the kids, or finances for you as a kid, or inheritances, or child support, whatever, family, money, however constellation that is in your case. But that seems to be the theme. And I feel like you're speaking yourself free of this in the month of March. Some of you, the way that you grew up has caused you to have abundance issues or money issues. You may be able to break through that in March. So I'm seeing you changing your perspective. I'm taking this card as perspective, and the current perspective, or the perspective you've had up until now, it's in the no position. So that's going to end. Okay. What I am seeing is the World. This is a liberation. Okay. And the final card for you is an ending with the Death card. These are two major arcana, and they're saying that the circle, right? Because the 21, the World card, is at the end of a cycle, right? Of the hero's journey through the light and then through the underworld. through the dark. And it's the end of the cycle that keeps going around in a circle over and over and over again. This is coming to an end. So some kind of a karmic looping or cycling that has to do with family is coming to an end for you in March. It could be a total shift in your perspective of things. It could be that the family changes in some way, shape, or form. It could be that the family ends something or something happens in the family to end something in some way, shape, or form. But it's connected in with abundance, resources, finances, and money for some of you. How you perceive money, how you perceive your abundance, how you go about getting what you do. And this limitation and this block on your creativity is lifted. Okay, because I'm seeing that you really go into the abundance, you go into gratitude, you go into feeling good about where you are and what you've done. You recognize your own gifts and your talents and your uniqueness and your own worthiness, your own value. You realize that, just like I can't fault the little tree, that that is starting to grow in the forest for its parent, right? And how crooked it grew. This is a totally different tree, even if it's in the same family, right? Same thing with you. Your family does not define you. Your where you come from does not define you. It's your choices now. It's what you do now. It's where you go now that defines you. You define yourself through your choices, through what you choose to do. And unfortunately, sometimes we're limited with the Eight of Swords. We don't see it that we have all the power because we're surrounded by all this stuff that others give us. But I'm seeing you breaking free in the month of March because this is the only real negative card. All the other cards have to do with gratitude and acceptance and family and coming together and happiness, emotional stability, abundance, potential, Ace of coins here, creativity, the Empress, Six of Cups, finding soulmate connections, which may have been limited also through your familial experience, the World card, freedom, the Death card, endings of toxic cycles and negativities or transformation. And the harshest card is the Two of Wands in the knot position. So current perspectives won't work moving forward. So to nutshell, what I'm picking up for the month of March, for those of you that chose number 3, is that March is an amazing month for you to cleanse yourself, to get into those deeper emotional layers of hurt and pain that block you. It's a very touchy, feely month. The energies are very soft, they're very gentle, they're very conducive, they're very feminine, they're very allowing, they're very receptive. So this is a time where you can really let yourself drift to the bottom of your being and connect with those deeper currents or those deeper patternings that are shaping and forming your perspective of yourself and your life. You may be able to heal mother issues. You may be able to clear mothering issues. You may be able to finally define for yourself what makes you happy. What is it that you need in your life to bring you joy? You may be able to define what already brings you joy and realize, my life isn't that bad. Like it's, I need to get out of this materialistic mindset that I need this, and this, or all those things, right? And to release that, let that go. It feels as if, this is a very graceful month for you. So the difficulties that you do have, if you pray over them, if you speak life into a positive alternative, will work together for you, will come together for you. It doesn't feel like it's going to have to be so much stress and work and investment as it usually is if you just go with the flow of things. Because when the universe is flowing in a certain direction, then it's advised that you just go with that flow, right? And allow yourself to be brought to where you wanted to go in the first place, rather than have the universe bring you screaming and thrashing, because then it takes things away from you that you might not be ready to give up yet. So if you give up freely the things, right, that need to be released when the universe is breaking things down, it's much, much easier for you. And the same thing goes when the universe is providing a soft opening. then you take that opening to get into those places that need healing. So for some of you, it may be that you're going to reach out to family members in March, or family members reach out to you. It may be that, some kind of focus is more on healing than on anything else, emotional healing, finding states of gratitude, finding joy in life again, finding the good things in life. And months pass quickly, so you might get back to the rat race and the money win and the go, go, go soon enough. But this emotional aspect, that's coming up for you in March, it is very important as well. Okay, so I'm here for you. Check the description box below this video. I'm excited to work with you in a one-on-one reading to see what potentials you are going to experience or come up in a more personal level, and how to utilize that for your own soul growth forward. Mwah. See you soon. Take care. Thanks for listening. Enjoy your March. Bye.